We are live.
Yep, we are live.
Oh,
Four
four
high,
high,
four
four
low.
low.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello. All right, guys. I will now do a switch over. Cause I'm in Instagram Live and I'm going. Bye bye, Instagram.
Head to our YouTube.
Yep. All right, there you go. So, how is everyone? How's everyone's week?
Yeah.
Last week we did a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday we went to the Newport Beach Festival.
Yeah. Classic car show.
Classic car show. We were the only modern there. So it was a charity event.
Yeah, it was a charity event.
Yeah, it was a charity event.
The proceed for that event is going to a bunch of their charity that
Yes.
they're gonna be helping
Yes.
for this year.
Yes.
So,
Uh-huh. Yep. They're supporting 5 charities.
Mhm.
One of them is for adoption, and the other one is for I forgot the other 4.
I think they have a lot.
They have a lot.
They
Yeah.
have a lot.
So how's everyone's week?
Yeah. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
Week so far. We have a few events this coming weekend, so
Yeah, we do.
we're trying to get ready
This
for
Saturday,
that too.
this Saturday, we're still debating. Oh, hello again, 4 high, 4 low.
Hi, hello. Hi, hello.
Yeah, hi,
Hi, hello.
hi and hello. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Hi and
And
hello.
hello. 4 high, 4 low. There
Yep.
you go. Oh my
And
gosh, it's getting darker now.
yeah, I know.
Oh, great week so far.
It is.
That's 4 high, 4 low.
Oh, that's good. That's
That's-
awesome. Yeah. Is anyone here at SEMA?
Yes, anyone at SEMA right now? We are not.
Yeah, we're not in SEMA, as you guys
Yeah.
could see. Not
Yeah.
unless we're in the parking lot of SEMA at the Las Vegas Convention Center. But-
We're there, right?
Yeah, we're actually there. Yeah. No,
No,
but we're not.
Yeah, we're not this year.
We actually no, we couldn't go this year because we
Because-
asked too late for the companies.
Yeah.
We set the clocks back on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, no.
So are we going to gain more sleep now? I think we are. We're gonna gain 1 hour of sleep.
fall back? Is
Yeah,
it the-
fall back, spring forward. Okay.
Oh,
I hope I can go next year. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, same here.
Same here. Same here. We're praying and hoping that we can go to SEMA next year. We've never been.
Yeah, we've
So-
never been to SEMA.
Yeah.
We've been to all the other shows except for SEMA. We actually had the opportunity as a spectator to go, but we decided not to
Mhm.
because
Of work.
of work, and we didn't want to waste gas
Yeah.
and time off.
Yeah.
Work, time off. Work, time off, and gas.
And because the thing is,
And hotel.
Yeah, hotel, and
So
then
that's
and then also Rambo's hotel.
Rambo's Hotel is the most expensive out of all of our stuff.
Because
letting
we
you
can,
guys-
we can sleep anywhere. The only thing
Yeah.
is him.
Yeah, it's him.
And
We
we
need to get a
cannot-
dog-friendly hotel.
Yeah, and we cannot bring him to the
Yeah,
convention
or
center.
or our parents cannot watch him.
Yeah.
So my coworkers at SEMA, he said the tickets cost one. Oh wow, that's a lot.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow, that's a lot.
I
I
went
went once
once.
as a spectator in 2017. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Okay. Wow, that's cool. So
Mhm.
it's basically like Disneyland for car
Cars.
enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like a trade show for like business, car,
Well,
automotive business.
yeah, it is an automotive. It is a trade show. So
Mhm.
yeah. So we're already asking some of the people that we got our parts from to see if we could go to SEMA 2024 because
Mhm.
this year we also asked too late.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah, and we were like, and we have a lot of expenses too.
Yeah.
Because so instead of like putting that money for SEMA, we put it on the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say
Because this-
someone did get us.
Yeah.
Let's just say someone did get us. We have to pay for. They're not going to pay for our hotel. They're
Yeah.
not going to pay for our
Not
gas.
unless it's one of those company that they would actually
fully
shoulder.
we're not sponsored, so
Yeah.
we're not a big name
Mhm.
celebrity, so that's not gonna happen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would have to pay for our own gas. We would have to pay
Hotel.
for our hotel. Rambo's hotel or daycare costs $60 a day. So if we're there for 5 days, that's $300. Bronco Nation has a video on that, shows all the Broncos at this SEMA. Oh
Oh
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm sure.
I actually saw. Oh yeah, they have it on YouTube.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's cool. So for sure, hopefully next year, and we're not ready. We have so
Yeah.
many expenses
I
right
I
now.
think that this year was we didn't know first off we didn't know how to connect to brands
Yeah,
and people,
and then
and
when
then
we
this
did find out, it was too late already.
yeah, and this year was the year of us building our own
Yeah,
Bronco. So
no,
there's
with no
just
sponsorships. Yeah,
so it was all just building, and then we don't have any connection yet, but
yep.
now as years, as months go by,
Mm-hmm.
we're learning a few tips here and there
Yep.
on how to be part of SEMA, how to connect with vendors, how
Yep.
to connect with brands. So hopefully next year we'll
Hopefully,
you
yeah.
know
I have a strong feeling we'll be in SEMA next year. So if we do go to SEMA next year, with the Bronco, not a spectator, but um, with the Bronco, or as a
Mhm.
booth car, um, we would have to request days off.
Mhm.
We would have to save up money just for that event,
Mhm.
and we would have to book Rambo his hotel.
I know.
Yeah, so that's $300 right there. So that's just Rambo alone, and then we have to eat.
I know.
Yeah, so we have to save up money for food.
Yeah.
Not unless we find someone that could fully sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now in some of the parts, we get discounts,
Mhm.
but like 10% off,
Mhm.
15% off. Right now, Dobinson's shocks. Here, I'll go look for them. They make shocks for Toyota.
Are they also now coming up with Bronco?
Yes, they have Bronco parts. Here, like this. Uh, Save 15% off on Dobinson from November 1st. Was that the 20th?
Yeah.
Did that say 20?
No,
Yeah,
30.
30.
Yeah.
You guys could check it out. But yeah, they oh yeah, 30. So basically this whole month, Dobinson's is having a 15% off on their shocks, and
Yeah.
they have it for their Bronco, and they also make upper control arms, rear lower control arms.
Mhm.
So there's that. So those are the type of discounts that we get. We look for promotions,
Mhm.
but sponsorships, no, not no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time that it's not really a sponsor is if Easy Plate have a new
Oh yeah, if they have a
they have
new,
a new product that they want us to test out, and that's the time like we get like a free product.
yeah,
I would
that's
let Rambo stay in the Bronco and guard it at SEMA.
oh, that would be
That
so
would be
cool.
awesome.
The only problem with that is Rambo is a big baby. He has a separation anxiety, so he's gonna be like, "Ooh." So we would have to sleep in the Bronco with him. So there's that.
I know.
But I know how that feeling was when we went to Wetfest,
Hmm.
and when we had to leave the Bronco for like one day. Oh my gosh, I was like, is our Bronco?
Yeah, gonna
But
be
but when I saw
okay.
that like big gates like closed, like all right, I knew everything was gonna be fine.
Hmm.
And there was like a bunch of cars in front of us, so they
Hmm.
would have to get through them before they get to us.
Yeah.
So
and
that's
they have
so.
I'm sure they have better parts that
Oh yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
can steal.
Or get from us. So there's that. Um, what
Yeah.
else? Yeah,
Yeah.
and we do have a new product that we just installed. It's a nice, easy one. At first, I thought they made a mistake, but it wasn't. I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. Here we go. Can they see it? So this is
Let me turn on some lights for you guys.
right there. So that's an aluminum brake cover right there.
Yeah.
And then the next one here, I'll go here.
Mhm.
Can they see it?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. And that one right there. So this one, you just simply replace it. This one, it's a cover layover right here. So at first I thought it didn't fit, and then we had to return it, but it fit. We just had to put the cover over it.
Yeah.
So these are all like covers right there, and then there's like a tiny screw place. There's 3 of them, and you just screw it, and it bolts right on.
Yeah.
And it's real aluminum, and it's from Boomba Racing, and we paid full price. So
Okay.
no discounts on that. Can they see or
No,
no? Sorry.
you have to do it this way.
Okay. So that's just like our newest install
This week.
this week.
Yeah.
No trophies. No nothing.
Yeah, but on Sunday, last Sunday we went to a car meet. That was
Yes.
a fun car meet too.
Yes, it was a classic JDM car meet
Yeah.
where you would get some JDM cars from the 70s, from the 80s and 90s,
Mhm.
all fixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. And what else did we do? I think that's about it.
What else did we do?
We kind of had a fun but yet boring
Weekend.
weekend. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't like last week
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago where we were competing and then
Yeah.
and then we were competing again, and then we had like major installs. And right now our biggest thing right now is we are looking for, well, actually we kind of found one already, but we're saving up for a rear, lower, upper control arm
Mhm.
because it doesn't match our 37s.
Yeah. The OEM doesn't match.
Yeah,
up.
the OEM is basically at full length right
Full
now, or max.
length.
I'm sorry,
The
max.
maxed out.
It's
Yeah.
maxed out already.
So when we go to like those off camber, you still see the Bronco with like 3-wheel
Yeah,
from time to time, which is sometimes doesn't make sense because it was not like a deep ruts. It was just your normal average ruts that a 37 should clear it, but for some reason, because maybe our rear lower control arms are to the max, so it
Yes.
won't really
we
flex.
have no flex basically, and if we go on a hard trail, we could break it.
Yeah.
That's the problem going 37s. So the Bronco, if you get the Sasquatch, is designed to handle 35s.
Mhm.
With the tie rods,
Mhm.
what's that? The CV axles, steering rack,
Yeah.
upper control arms, lower control arms, rear lower control arms, rear upper control arms. So and even the drive shaft too.
Yeah.
It was all designed for that.
Yeah.
So putting 37s is really like maxing it out already.
Mhm.
So if you go on harder obstacles,
Yeah.
and yeah, you did change the tie rod, which we did, but then our axles our right axle kind of went out. So
Yeah, we were just glad that it didn't went out
on a trail.
On a
It didn't
trail.
break. It didn't
Yeah,
break.
it,
It
and
was
it didn't break
yeah,
at all.
yeah. It
It
was already making a warning sound
Yeah,
already. Like
and the was it the product instead of breaking, it gave us a warning sound.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So like here we go. So here's this one.
All right.
This is when we have what's this 37s.
Yeah.
But as you guys could see,
Woohoo!
okay, that's just her.
You can
Okay,
remove the
that's stop.
audio.
You
Yeah.
can stop right there. Go back a little bit. We can take a shot.
So our rear, on the 37s. Wait, what? I spent this past Sunday tailgating on the beach and
Oh,
fishing. What from
sorry, it's like
from
oh, there
uh,
you go.
oh,
From
from
the
the
shore.
shore with our Bronco friends. I plan sticking with my factory 35. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you can, stick with your OEM tires.
That would be the best.
Yeah, that would be the best. If you're not going to spend a few more extra on other parts. So
If you guys, my other tip too is, if you guys get a front bumper, a solid, not the factory one, but like an aftermarket bumper, it adds weight. And then if you also add a winch, oh my gosh, that you
mhm.
already have 150 pounds in the front. So my biggest suggestion is, um, your Bronco will not be straight no more. It's going to be lopsided like
Yeah,
this. It is better to get a, like a
level.
leveling kit.
Hmm.
That's going to, help you guys a lot too for clearance.
Hmm.
We were thinking of getting that, but it's already too late for us.
Yeah,
We should have, gotten a, or
we should have gotten it before we install the other things.
yes.
Or now we're just
I
going
love
to
my
the.
factory modular bumper. All right,
Oh
yeah, yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The
Actually,
modular is nice.
the modulars actually, I don't think they're selling those. Like, I don't think those are OEM now for the new models.
Oh yeah, they changed
Yeah,
it
they
now for
change it now. So
2023.
so yeah, the people that got the modular bumper, those are like the
Yeah.
best
Oh, here's
bumper.
another thing too that we could talk
That's
about.
OEM.
Where's our ruler? Is it your side or my side?
It's my side.
My
My
okay.
side. Okay.
All right, she's gonna get the ruler. I'm gonna show you guys something in our front, and we're going to compare. Oh yeah, we can't really talk about this yet till November 14th, guys. sorry, 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 sorry. I don't want to get in trouble. But here, I'm gonna show it to you guys. So
What are you going to show?
this. So here's our front, because we have this, and then we have the winch
Yeah,
in the
you have
front,
the
right?
winch right there.
So we just realized this. So from our fender to the tire, here, let me just go center. It's about almost nine. It's about eight, 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 8 inches and 3/4, almost 9 inches
Hmm.
right here. So that's the front. So 8 inches and 3/4. Now in the back, I go here in the middle. Crap. 9.5 inches.
Yeah, so we're about like less than shy, less than.
Like the lights. Oh, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Yeah, November 14th is our D-Day on that. We could like
Yeah.
talk about it 1,000%,
Yeah.
and our video will be out on that.
Mhm.
We almost got in trouble. almost.
Earphones.
Yeah, we almost got in trouble. Yeah, I'm still trying to find the right coilovers for mines. I have a 3.5 inch lift on a
Oh,
non-Sasquatch. Oh, okay.
non-Sasquatch. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I'm still trying to find the right coilover. Yes, actually, same here too.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why like, since it's too late for us to get like a leveling kit, we were like just thinking, why can't we just get
New
like
shocks.
shocks?
and we have to already.
Yeah, we
'Cause
have to.
our shocks already is already, well, it is starting to get old too, but it's having a hard time with the 37s.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So we understand you trying to find the right coilovers,
yeah,
trying to find the right suspension and
Dobinson's is having a sale right now,
Mhm.
15% off. She's gonna turn on the light right now.
yeah. I'm gonna turn on the light because it looks like it's too. There you go.
And then I'm gonna show you guys something too. here, um, why we need 37s. So here's a clip right here that we went in June. So we're uh, going up, right? But look at my wheel when I turn. It's almost hitting the fenders already.
Yeah.
And this is why we need a lift.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't have it on this phone, but it's on the phone that we're using. I um it was the same spot, but this time we were going down.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were turning, uh so we we went up on that trail. So now when we're going down and I was turning, one of the wheels here hit.
Got caught.
Yeah, it got caught in the fender.
Yeah.
And then I got stuck. So
Yeah.
I had to like
Yeah.
maneuver
Mhm.
and turn the wheel. It was hard.
Yeah. And one more thing too is if you go like, bigger tires, you really need to cut your crash
Bar.
bars.
Yeah,
So
that's
which we already did, but I feel like
It's
that's
still
still,
not enough.
not enough.
yeah.
Some
Yeah,
some people actually remove the full on crash bar on in the front, right? Like some people actually remove it.
that's why they have to buy from other brands the relocation.
Yeah, for the
part, right?
body bolt, right?
Yep. Yeah. Who sells them? I think JKS.
JKS.
Yeah, JKS sells them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then we also have a 2-inch wheel spacer too, and it's still hitting. Yeah, and our wheels are zero offset
Yeah.
too.
And it's not going to hit like when you're just driving in the streets, or if you're in like those not crazy off-road trails, but when you start going to like those off camber where you have a lot of flex, like, or you need to flex a little
Yeah.
bit. That's the time that the tires, it's because of like, it's just how it is. Once it flex, it start hitting some of your other components.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Even the rear too. So
Mhm.
and another thing too for the rear are we keep on three wheeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
with
too.
37s. That's why we need our rear lower control arms extended.
Mhm.
So that's why we need a new one.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's another factor too. And here I found it. So this is just an off camber spot in Santiago Peak right there. And this is with the 37s. This was in June this year. And see how we need a
Yeah, it's like we're three wheeling that it doesn't even make sense. Like why?
yeah.
Like it's just a small, small ruts.
Ads.
Oh.
Yeah. You convinced me to stay stuck.
I mean, if you
Um,
if you you know if you can if you can stay as long as you can
Okay.
stop.
You know, one of my biggest regret, because we had the good years, right?
Mhm.
I wish we could have gotten a real 35 Yokohama XMT.
Mhm.
Basically, a 35-inch, or yeah, 35 is on this instead of a 37. I don't know if it's going to look the same. I don't know, would it still have that like ooh aggressive look,
Mhm.
or would it look like chicken legs, or you skip leg day?
Mhm.
Why? Because of our
Fender.
fenders.
Yeah.
So if you have the Sasquatch fenders or stock fenders, and you have 35s, that would be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you feel like you need to go higher, or bigger tires, you just need to make sure you consider other components on your vehicle.
Actually, a lot of components. Yeah. Why is it three-wheeling?
Yeah, I think because now we have bigger tires, right? And then it just doesn't
Oh,
make sense.
we're not
We're not the low
extended. Yeah.
the
No.
rear um control arms is already to the max where it doesn't give us flex no more. So if usually when we were in 35s, it's most of the time like in those ruts, um four four tires are still planted because it still has that flex. Since we got 37s, the flex now got shorter because the lower control rear control arms are now to the max where there's no more wiggle room.
Yeah.
There's no more what's this, what word am I trying to
Flex.
find? Yeah, there's no more flex, so that's why.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So and also too, if you go bigger tires, if you're worried about gas, it's really gonna mess you up. Yeah. Um, from 35s to 37s, we went from like 18 miles a gallon to 13.8 miles a gallon,
Mhm.
and that's horrible. Just letting you guys know that.
That's horrible because
Yeah.
we only have a four-cylinder.
And that's super horrible because yeah, we only have a four-cylinder, and it eats like a V8
I know.
turbocharge.
I know.
So that's the sad part.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, when you're changing stuff, yeah, you
Yeah,
have to start from the front to the back.
Yeah.
It's not just the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, you just really need to consider a lot of things when
Yeah.
you start wanting to build. Since we're already in this stage,
Might as well.
might as well start.
We already started.
Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
started, and we're just gonna continue, and we'll use this platform as for us to share what our experience and be transparent to everyone.
Yeah.
The story till now has
the
the
same three-wheeling problem
with
with
his
this Bronco.
Bronco.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also too, we're independent front suspension.
Mhm.
That's the benefit of having solid front axle
Mhm.
or portals.
Mhm.
Because portals, you add 3.8 inches.
No,
Or-
if you get
or-
a good suspension, like a suspension that's
Oh yeah,
higher
that could
than
stretch. Yeah, yeah, that
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
But then remember, guys, if you guys lift, you have to lift everything. You have, so it's not just like lifting the Bronco with shocks. You also now have to change the panhard bar too, which is in the center. You have to make the geometry center again,
Yeah.
or else you might be like a Carolina squat, or you might be like this, but your components,
Or to the max.
yeah, or
Or like stretch out or
Yeah.
too tight.
yeah, that's why too. The upper control arms, we
Mhm.
had to change that soon because um, we're already planning on putting shocks,
Mhm.
lifted shocks, or whatever you want to call it, and also the rear and lower upper control arm, and then we also have to change the panhard bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want, I could show you guys the panhard bar. Here, I'll show it to you guys. So we also have to change this, guys. All right. So first, yeah, we changed this, but look, it's big. Our upper control arms now are bigger than the suspension now. So we need to change that. So this is the rear lower control arm. Can they see it right here?
No.
No, too low.
We're seeing. Yeah. Right. Oh, you're too high now. There.
There. Okay, so this is the rear lower control arm. We need to get a longer version of this. And then the upper one is somewhere inside. And then,
You need some light.
yeah. Okay. There.
You're twisting them.
Oh, sorry. How's that?
No, you're showing the
S-
floor.
There? No. No.
There.
There?
You should have just removed.
Oh.
Just remove it from the.
All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to remove this. Can they see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So there. That's the panhard bar right there.
Mhm.
This needs to get longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. All right, we'll go back.
should have removed it in the.
Yeah, I know. I should have removed it in the first place.
I
Sorry,
know.
sorry, sorry.
Hopefully,
Alright.
they're not getting
Dizzy.
dizzy with all of
Yeah.
the. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry guys.
They're-
Yeah,
they're
apologies,
like,
apologies.
They're like turning.
Yeah.
Everything is
I wonder if
turning.
you had the Ford factory sway bar disconnected, it would.
Oh yeah, the factory sway bar disconnect.
That helps.
Yeah, that helps.
That helps.
Hmm.
We haven't tried our
Oh yeah, the
sway
sway
bar
bar.
anti rock shock yet
Yeah, we haven't tried
because that's when our CV axles went
Gave
kaput.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gave out. So that's another factor too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, we went to a trail before we installed the rock jock because we didn't know that they're releasing it until that day that they released it. But that's already after the fact that we went to a trail. I think that's the time that we start breaking things in the CV axle because
In June.
yeah,
It was in June that we
Mhm.
went on a trail, and the rock chalk was in August.
Mhm.
So it was about like a month and a half.
Yeah,
I,
and
oh, sorry.
and then when we installed the rock jock, we were testing it out in the park. And that's the time we discovered that our CV axle
Was making
was
a
making
noise.
a weird sound now. So it's time for us to change.
Because we went on an 18 and a half inch ramp.
Mhm.
I mean, that's pretty high, 18 and a half inches,
Mhm.
but that's just a one time thing. But, what about in real life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's just one side.
Yeah.
What about the other three sides?
Yeah. So
So,
that's why, and then we got our CV axle, and then we said since we're already changing the CV axle, let's go ahead and change our upper control arm.
Mhm.
And that's the time of everything got delayed because
Yep.
of the upper control arm.
Yeah, 3 months, guys. 3 months of waiting. 3 months.
You guys know our journey
Yeah.
on that
3
one.
months.
3 months of we're still waiting.
But it was worth
But-
it. It was worth
But
it.
yeah, it was worth it. Now that we installed it, unfortunately every weekend now we booked our weekend for
A show.
for
or something.
shows
And number two, like we would want to test out our Bronco on the trail, but we want to do it when we're like 100%.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, we got our CV axles fixed, and we got a new upper control arm, but our rear lower control arm and rear upper control arm and our pan hard bar, we're still like our rear is not flexy. Our,
Yeah.
our front is good because we now have the rock chalk, the anti-rock sway bar, which gives you more flex. But that's the front.
Mhm.
But the rear, it's still like this. So the front has bigger sway, but then the back has like lower. So we're really gonna be three wheeling,
Yeah.
and we have a high potential of breaking,
Something.
like the Jeeps. They break stuff. Their control arms,
Mhm.
they break it because they either hit it on a rock, or they use it as a rock slider, or they put big tires and they couldn't handle it anymore.
Mhm.
So those are the three factors why the Jeeps break down, because of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's why we just don't want to risk of going to trails and try to test a lot of things right now because of that. Like
Yeah.
we're scared of breaking something.
And then it's gonna prolong
Yeah.
and the wait time, and it's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
That's
And remember, guys, Bronco parts are horrible.
yeah.
Yeah, if
It's still a long wait. Like
Yeah.
it's not like ready on the spot.
the good news is the rear lower control arms that we want to get, it's available already.
Mhm.
The only problem is our money. The money part is not available yet. We're still saving,
Yeah, we're still saving. We try
Yeah.
our best not to like go overboard too.
which we
And-
did.
Yeah.
Which we did already. That's why we had to put a stop. Our credit card and my credit score is taking a hit, so we have to chill and save, chill and save. But we already got our eyes. We were actually planning on getting new shocks already, but then I was watching our trail videos and I said, something is wrong here. Why are we three wheeling with 37s?
Yeah.
And then we discovered, like, number one, we didn't have the anti-rock sway bar yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the front, but it's our rear that it's that's three wheeling.
Yeah.
So we just realized, oh yeah, because our rear lower control arm is still at stock length.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to increase the length so the rear could
Could at
flex
least flex
like a
somewhat.
Jeep, like a Jeep.
Yeah.
Because remember, guys, our Broncos, we have a rear solid axle at the back.
Yeah. So you have a good flex.
We
in
have
the back.
really good
Yeah.
flex, really good
Yeah.
flex. Matter is, you just gotta bring the best out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Jeeps. Because remember, guys, our Bronco, we're half Jeeps. We have a Dana 44s. If you have the Sasquatch, that's a Dana 44 there with a 4.7 gear ratio. We're Jeeps. We're half Jeeps. we share the same component, the same parts as the Jeeps.
In the rear.
In the rear, just the rear, just the rear. So yeah, so we gotta think like them too. So you know, you can't just put bigger tires and hope for the best. Things will break, and that's why things break when you're on the trails.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you go on a fire lane and you think like, oh, everything's gonna be fine, but the next when you like,
There's an off camber there or a ruts.
and then you go too fast and you didn't realize that. Oh man,
That's the time, like, yeah.
and what happens if you didn't upgrade your tie rod? Oh crap, that's gonna go kaputs too. Yeah, that's why you gotta. It's like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you just gotta take your time with your build.
Mhm.
And most of those people that like to break stuff, that's fine.
Mhm.
That's their own.
That's their own world.
Yeah,
you
that's their
know?
own world. Maybe they know people
Yeah,
that work for the industry.
yeah, that they can get parts like just
Like
like
that.
that.
Or if not like that, they have a discount.
Yeah.
We don't, we don't get major discount. We get like 10% off.
Mhm.
Yeah, or 15% off, or 20
that's
for luggage.
that's for and that's not asking for the company to give us a discount. That's
No.
like their promotion
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah, like the Dobinsons I showed you guys.
That's for everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were thinking of Dobinsons too. So I asked about them. It's a 2.2. So right now our Sasquatch is a 2.0, right?
Mhm.
2.0 Bilstein, with built-in reservoirs,
Mhm.
but not non-adjustable.
Mhm.
So the Dobinsons is a 2.2, so it's 0.2 inches bigger, but no reservoirs.
Mhm.
And they were going to reuse your bump stop
From your shocks.
from your shocks, and then they're gonna and then you have to transfer it to the Dobinsons.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, but no, that's if we do it. Yeah. Now, if you get the iBox 2.0, you could adjust the height level, but what's this? It's only a 2.0, guys.
Mhm. It's basically the same thing.
But you get to
At
adjust
least
your
you can just adjust the height.
the height. And if you guys,
That's
yeah.
also a very budget friendly too. It's
Yeah.
not that expensive. the
1800
iBox.
for
Yeah.
all four.
So if you wanted your goal for your build is just to go height, nothing like a lot of other things, like you don't need like that damper or anything else, then that's also a good route to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, it
Yeah, the
is.
iBox.
Yeah, and it's a very well-known brand.
Mhm.
It's been tested,
Mhm.
and a lot of people use it, and they have very good warranty for it
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Yeah, but it's not really a huge improvement.
Yeah.
We are also thinking of the Bilstein,
Mhm.
the B8, I think,
Yeah, or the bees.
B something,
Yeah,
but it's a huge improvement.
yeah.
It is a 2.5 now.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2.5. We have to reuse our bump stop, and but the only thing is there's no the dampers
Yeah.
or the adjustable.
Mm.
So there's that, and it's really budget friendly. I think that's better than the iBox.
Yeah,
In my
yeah,
opinion,
because if you're going, if you're upgrading already, might as well upgrade with
to the whole thing.
yeah.
You get the
up
height and the springs.
yeah, and then you get the diameter, bigger diameter of your shocks.
Yeah, it's
So-
not like the same. It's
Mhm.
it's thicker.
Yeah, although it's the same brand, but but at least that it's a good brand because that's your OEM already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, so for those running a Sasquatch, Bilstein is really good because no problems.
Mhm.
And I heard a lot of good things about the B8 Bilstein
Mhm.
B8. Some yeah, and then the other one we're thinking of too is uh, Terraflex Falcons. It's a Jeep brand,
Mhm.
and I actually emailed them, and I found out that they were made in Utah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't even know
yeah,
that.
made in USA, guys. The Terraflex,
Mhm.
and it is a 2.2, not a
Mhm.
2.5, 2.2 or 2.3. It's one of those, but they have an adjustable dampers now,
Mhm.
and it's not the one with the hose, and then you have to connect it.
Is
It's
it within the shocks,
yeah,
right?
it's kind of like our Bilstein.
Can you find a picture? Do you
Yeah,
have
sure.
a picture?
I'm gonna look for it. I asked if they have it on sale. They didn't respond to see
Yeah.
if they're on sale. Um,
Is that the one?
yep. So I'm in their website,
No,
and
that's not a website. That's
or
Instagram.
I'm sorry, I'm in their Instagram, and they're testing out their new Bronco Terraflex suspension, and it's made in Utah. And they're just talking about it, about the ride quality, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you have another picture
I
where it's
am
more?
looking for it right. And just letting you guys know, it's that brand new. I think they only released it like
What,
few days ago.
few days ago?
Oh,
Yeah.
here, I found it. There it is, guys.
So it has like those
That's in the
those
front.
yeah, those things are the one that
Adjust,
you adjust.
and then the one in the front are the rear.
Yeah.
So there you go. Um, I actually like these. Um,
It looks
it
nice.
looks really nice.
Hmm.
It's made in the
I
USA.
wonder how to see it in person.
Yeah.
Like I want to know who's like company that's what's this that's selling them, like a dealership, like a dealer,
Mm-hmm.
not a dealership car, but the dealer, like a
Like
four
Off
wheel,
Road
yeah,
Expo
like that.
or like four wheel
Yeah.
parts.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We didn't see them in off-road expo this year, huh?
Terraflex, no,
Yeah.
we did not see them. So
Mm-hmm.
here, one more time, guys. You guys could check this out in their Instagram. It just barely came out.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good upgrade too.
yeah, really good
If you're
upgrade.
like
Yeah,
thinking of doing upgrade for your shocks.
yeah. Why are we not going with Kings or Fox or Icons? Number one, because everyone in California has them. Everyone.
Majority.
Yeah, from Toyotas to Jeeps, whatever. What's the other off road?
Bronco.
Bronco. All have Kings, Fox, and Icon is the third. I think
Mm-hmm.
Kings and Fox are, I think, like the two most popular.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Why? Because they're battle tested.
Yeah.
They've been
They're the two
around.
big names
They're the two
for.
big names.
Mhm.
They're serviceable. So when it's time, yeah, just letting you guys know, a lot of people don't know that um, these shocks, the aftermarket shocks, you have to get it serviced every 50,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. They think it'll like last forever or something.
Mm-hmm.
They like, oh yeah, I need to get big shocks, lift the car, and then next you're like, what? There's
Mhm.
maintenance?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. That's another thing to consider. The maintenance
yeah,
for it.
and just letting you guys know, to get that maintenance, they gotta remove it from your car, and then you're gonna be out of commission for like a week, guys. So just letting you guys know that. So we actually thought about that, and we're kind of prepared.
Yeah, we're
Um,
we're thinking, okay, like if we're gonna go with this brand and we need to do a maintenance for it, like is it really worth it, or should we go to this brand where you rarely going to have
yeah,
maintenance for it? So those are like the things that we're thinking, like a lot of like those we consider, like we consider about how many inches would it give you for height,
Yep.
or is the suspension diameter is a good size for us, is it really an upgrade, like those kind of things. What is the life expectancy
That
of,
too, 50,000.
you
Here's another brand, guys. ADS. Not that many people use them.
Oh yeah, that's a good color too.
I know Light Bright just used them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I know they were Bilstein before.
Oh,
Now,
they switched now.
yeah, now they're ADS. ADS stands for
Oh,
Arizona
desert.
Desert Shocks. Yeah,
Oh.
because they're from Arizona, built in Arizona. A lot of King of the Hammer, or not a lot, but a few of them use
Mhm.
ADS too. Um,
Interesting. I thought they're like solid bill sign.
yeah, and another one too is here's another one, guys.
What's this? Rad flow.
Radflow.
Mhm.
Now the good thing with Radflow shocks is not that many people use them, but they're made here in Southern California,
Mhm.
in Fountain Valley to be exact. And a lot of race car drivers like Wolf
Mhm.
um, uses them,
Yeah.
and he wins.
No, you,
And he
he's
wins.
sometimes like the fastest.
Yeah, the
He
fastest. Yeah,
always gets the fastest for their qualifying.
yeah.
So
But
yeah.
out of all the shocks that we mentioned, ADS is actually pretty expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're one of the most.
I think because they're like a new company, no, and then
I
they're
guess.
and
Yeah.
then they're local.
And I heard their quality is really good too.
Yeah, I think it's because it's US made, and
Yeah,
then
I mean most of them are U.S. made, except for Dobinson. Um, oh, you should use your front lockers in emergency.
we just get over
Should never
and
drive with it on a down trail. I believe that's what the damage your axle.
oh, okay.
Could be, yeah,
Yeah,
could
that
be,
could
could be,
be.
yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Because sometimes like I forget to turn it off, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe, yeah,
Yeah.
because there's some times where like we're going like a downhill and there's some rocks,
Uh-huh.
and then you
Or we
know,
just finished going uphill,
yeah,
and then you need to go downhill. He forgets to turn it off.
yeah,
That could be.
that could be, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
But yeah,
yeah,
that's a good point.
yeah,
So yeah, that we will make sure to
yeah.
keep that in mind.
But the good news is we got RCVs now, so they're very strong. But still, if you want to prolong them,
yeah,
right? So
yeah, you need to make sure you keep that in mind. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's a good point. DR, VNCW.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, just make sure to turn it off and just be in 4L if
Mhm.
it's a hard
Mhm.
trail.
Or you only turn it on when your lockers turn it on when you're like having a hard time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, where your tires can't
Yeah.
get that grip or
Yeah.
rotate. Yeah. So yeah, those shocks. We have a lot to think about, and also too. Speaking of SEMA and shocks,
Mhm.
I've been asking now if they would need a Bronco for SEMA 2024,
Mhm.
and we're willing to pay full price. Like they don't have to give it to us, or I mean it would be nice if they could give it to us. I'm not saying no, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
yeah. So that's another factor too. If you're thinking of going to SEMA, you would have to start asking companies that you could represent, and show them in social media, and you're basically marketing them.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you're also going to be marketing them in their booth.
Mhm.
So that's another factor too.
Yeah. And we didn't know. This is just all learning from people that also goes to SEMA all the time.
Should depend on your rear locker only, and use your front locker when sparingly. That puts a lot of stress on your. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No. Yeah.
that's
you,
true.
you have a
Yeah.
very very good point on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And number two, the rear locker is a solid front axle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's I think the front the rear locker is more
Stronger.
stronger than the front locker.
Yeah.
And if you break your front locker, then now that's gonna be like, oh,
Oh crap!
I
I don't
know.
even want to think about that. Yeah, it's oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
but anyway, speaking of SEMA, so yeah, now that we're meeting a lot of people from car show, car meets, we're meeting a lot of people that actually goes to SEMA every year, and
Yeah,
they're like creating builds, like just that's just their passion, just to create cars or build cars for SEMA, and
we
that's it.
we actually met 5 people already
Mm-hmm.
that just dedicated their life to SEMA.
Yeah,
Like they'll build one car, and then after they put it in SEMA, they're gonna sell it, and
and
then
then
get
there's
another
another
car,
car.
and then get ready for SEMA the following year. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh damn, that's SEMA life right there,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they're
and
builders.
mhm.
So
So now, like, we are learning a lot of like tips and tricks that, oh, if you really want to be in SEMA, you need to start early. You need to start asking people, asking brands early for
yeah,
you to be able to be there.
because they have a cutoff date,
Yeah, we
and
didn't know that,
yeah, we didn't know that.
and we didn't know that they have to allocate certain
Thanks for
amount.
the sharing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Thank you, thank you.
and we didn't know that you need to allocate big funds for the this is for the companies that wanted to be in SEMA. They
Yeah,
need to allocate funds dedicated for SEMA, and it's not cheap,
yeah.
you
That's
know
why too. Like last year there were companies there that were not here,
this year.
this year,
Hmm.
because one company actually spoke to us because we saw them in a car show in Wreckfest, and we asked them, "Hey, do you guys need a Bronco for SEMA?" And they said, "Oh, we're not going to be there." Oh, really? Why? And then they said that SEMA has allocations and that it's very, very expensive. So
Hmm.
of course, bigger the space, bigger the price. And then
Yeah,
I think he said like the minimum is like what 20,000 or
yeah,
30 or
yeah, and that's just like maybe
like a
like
small.
a small tent, or
Yeah,
those easy up, like those small one,
yeah,
without any like vehicles. So if you added, I think, cars or vehicles there, obviously your space now are getting bigger, so that's additional
oh
cost.
yeah. So each car you put in there, the more expensive the
Hmm.
booth is going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
So
didn't know that, like like those are like the things that, like, oh wow, like we didn't know. So that's why they said, okay, if you want to do it, you have to start early.
yeah, you got to start early, and then um, you got to keep your word or sign a contract that
Mm-hmm.
hey, you're gonna be there, because they spent a lot of money getting
Yeah,
that
getting
spot,
that spot
and they're
for you.
expecting you to be there
Mm-hmm.
to show off their product.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing too. It's all about products there,
Mm-hmm.
guys. Yeah. Honestly, this year we actually didn't want to do it because of all that and Rambo, our hotel stay,
Mm-hmm.
our food
Expenses,
expenses,
like basically
gas.
just expenses,
Yeah,
and the thing is, we built our Bronco the way
we
we
want.
want it.
Yeah, not
Uh-huh.
the way because that company wanted, so we
Yeah.
could show it off for them. No, as you guys know, all of our parts are all mixed.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
and our parts are all not sponsored, so
yeah,
we pay it all upfront. We pay the parts 100%.
yeah,
It's not all for free.
yeah. So that that that's why we weren't you know that's why we're like 50-50
Hmm.
with SEMA, and you
Hmm.
get no trophy, not unless you win for the builders young builders award or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that they have those kind of
yeah,
awards in
yeah.
SEMA. I didn't know that.
But then you're gonna be going up against like a Hot Wheels looking
Like out of this world built.
out of this world build. So
Hmm.
there's that.
Like one thing too that I remember, one of our friends was in SEMA right now, and he was showing all of the builds there, particularly in Toyo Tires
Mhm.
booth. They have this out of this world Jeep that out of this world Jeep that we all know that Jeep are solid front axles, right?
They have a Jeep that has independent front suspension.
Yeah.
That's out of this world. Oh, is your SSV speaker still sound good?
Yes.
Perfectly.
Perfect.
Nothing changed.
Yep, nothing changed. Everything is still good.
Here,
Still there. Even though we don't have a roof, still there. It's solid.
I'll turn it up. Cover the lights. Cover the lights.
We're gonna turn on the speaker. Maybe you need to bring the phone there. So
Hold on.
I don't know, guys, if you can hear it.
Still sounding good.
Yep, still sounding super good.
Yep. Oh, the lights. No, I'm just joking. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it's still sounding good. It's still there. Still solid. So we love it.
We put a lot of miles already. That that speaker has been to like multiple competitions already. It's funny how the judges don't really quite see it, but
yeah. But
yeah,
it's sounding really good. It's still we don't have a roof, so we sometimes like increase the volume.
Mhm.
And
If you put it to number 11, for me that's already loud with no roof. At number 11, yeah. So I try to put it to like number 8, and that's driving on the freeway too. So 11 for us is already high.
Yeah.
Is it noticeable difference from? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, big like 2
Yeah.
times.
Because
Yeah.
the OEM is smaller.
It's only like 4 inches.
Yeah, and then this one is bigger. The actual speaker is bigger, and then obviously the housing is also bigger. So
Yeah.
it is really bigger than your OEM.
It's 1.2 inches bigger, and imagine that in both sides. That's it's. I mean, as you guys could hear it. I mean, I know you guys can't really hear it, but it's pretty loud, and that's without any subwoofers or
Yeah,
amp.
we didn't add any other thing.
Yes,
there.
so you need the what's that? The code or
the
the
force scan.
the force scan. If you're gonna add uh what's that, an amp and subwoofers and change a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're just swapping the rear speakers, you know,
yeah, you don't
plug and play, guys.
Yeah, it's
Totally plug and play. You have our word on it. I mean, we've been tested. I mean, it's been what, a month now?
Yeah, I think it's
Has it been a month now? I think it's been
Yeah,
a month
it's-
now.
it's
Yeah,
been a
it's been a
month.
month now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Because we got it when SASQUATCH Super Show.
we ordered it in Sandsport Super Show, and it came like a few days after.
Yeah, a few days
After
after.
the Sandsport Super
Yeah,
Show,
so
and it's been great.
Mhm.
Yeah, no complaint. The only time it gets choppy is because of our antenna, the
The
service,
range, yeah.
the range. Like for example, if we're out like in San Diego, because we're in Orange County, so of course we don't get the stations in San Diego no more. There's that.
but we connect our Spotify. You know,
The
we connect-
Spotify sounds great.
Yeah, we connect.
I'm hoping the SSV Works will have a Black Friday sale before I order.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just wait.
Yeah,
Just
just wait.
wait.
Especially right now, holidays are coming.
Black Friday.
They're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of like sale.
Because we got it on sale because we were there at the expo. So they took like $120 off or something like that.
Yeah.
They removed the tax, the shipping, and added a few more discount
Yeah.
because of the Sandsport Super Show discount.
Yeah, the event.
So we saved like three different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can, just wait. And even if it's out of stock, just wait. It'll come.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come. Yeah. Because ours, even the guy said like, oh, we don't know if we have it on stock. But we were
Yeah.
like, you know what? We'll just wait then.
Mm-hmm.
Next, like 3 days later, like I get a FedEx. Like, what the heck is this? Like, and next, because I was expecting like 2 to 3 weeks
or at
or
least like
longer.
longer.
Because remember, guys, we waited 3 months for these upper control arms. So
or the other things that we have like 3 months or more.
like this bumper right here, like 2 months, I think.
Mhm.
So, you know, my mind, if the deal, if someone says, oh yeah, the waiting time is long, okay, fine. But yeah, they said it was gonna be a while. 3 days later, it was here already.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Oh wow, we've been talking for almost an hour.
oh yeah, huh? Wow, it went by quick.
It went by quick, guys.
Yep, that's what happens
when
when
you
when
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 you
we
like yeah
interact.
when
Yeah,
you like all
our
everyone's
yeah,
input, you
yep.
know.
So is there any more questions, concerns that we could talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Roush intake is doing good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're waiting for a new product that will be here tomorrow. Should we say it?
What's this? Now I forgot.
Okay, I'll say it. It's our new Boomba Racing oil catcher.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same company, the aluminum engine. Was that
Not engine like
the
those
brake
yeah,
covers? Yeah,
the cup covers.
since we like it a lot, the quality is good. So
Mm-hmm.
we're like, you know what? Let's because Mishimoto sells here. I'll say it real quick. So Mishimoto sells the oil catchers.
Mm-hmm.
K&N now sells it, but not yet for the Bronco. They're still in development phase.
Mm-hmm.
And who else sells them? There's a few other brands that sells the oil catchers.
Mm-hmm.
So but we ended up liking Boomba Racing because it's the only one that you could have change the colors.
Yeah, you can select colors. They have like four, right? Four.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
four colors or
and
3 colors.
and we like the aluminum look,
Mhm.
so we went for that. Mishimoto only has the black one.
Mhm.
They actually have a carbon fiber one too, but no, we want to stick with. Do you
You
mean
mean
oil?
catch-
Yes.
Yes, there you go.
There you go. Oil
Catch
catcher,
cans.
catch cans,
Yeah.
aka
Mhm.
oil catch can.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that will be coming in tomorrow, and we could talk about it next week.
Mhm.
And then we might have an event this Saturday. We're think it's the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department car show.
Yeah.
It's going to be held in Compton, and we're 50-50 on going because they don't have a truck category.
Yeah.
And oh man, not having a truck category, guys, is very stressful.
But we're thinking because
It supports the cops.
yeah, it supports them, and we love
Supporting law
support,
enforcement,
yeah,
military,
yeah. So
veterans.
so we're still thinking in
75 bucks for the tickets.
Yeah,
That's why we're like, and money's kind of tight right now
Mhm.
because of all this. So,
and the economy too.
and the gas economy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Sunday, we are going to an event that we already bought the tickets. It was only like 20 bucks,
Mhm.
guy, or 20, 25. I think it was
don't know.
25.
Yeah, but it's our friends. We know them.
Yeah, we know them. This will be their second time hosting it.
Mhm.
So we decided to
Whoa.
help. Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
What's that?
Wait. Was it you guys that did that? Or?
What happened?
All right. Yeah. So that's on Sunday. It's in Murrieta. You guys could still buy the tickets if
Yeah.
you guys are in the area.
I
Both and it's OSC oil catch cans. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
JNL. Yeah, I heard about
JNL.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're the first few people.
Yeah,
few
company that got them.
That.
Yeah, we were thinking about them, but it was color black, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how do you like? How do you like them?
Yeah. Do you like it? Is it cool? Does it work?
Really,
Does it work?
Does it really like give like?
Does it remove the oil?
Mhm.
Does it really catch the oil? Yeah. So yeah. This Sunday, we are going to Murrieta,
Mhm.
and that's 100% sure. We bought the tickets like 3 months ago already.
Yeah.
For 25 bucks. If you guys want to go, you guys could go. It's only 25 bucks.
Yeah.
I posted it on on our Instagram.
It is hosted by
Infinite and
Top Notch.
top notch car show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have to bring a toy because they're going to donate toys to the
Mhm.
kids, to the unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that too.
Yeah. So we already have a few toys that we start stacking up.
because
So
most of the car shows that we go to donate.
yeah,
Uh,
and we want to help too.
yeah, we want to
Yeah,
help.
you
Yeah,
know, we
even
don't.
though we need help, but we want to help.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's better to give than to receive.
Yes,
There
that's
you
true.
go.
Yep, that is
There you go.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope someone could give us free bumper parts too. So, I mean, yeah, yeah. I got aluminum. I only have a
Oh,
few. Oh wow. Okay. Oh damn. Maybe I should have just gotten that.
I know.
Darn it. It's too late. It's already on its way here already. It's probably already here in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the good thing is at least we can give,
Our
different,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
different,
We only got the Boomba because we like the way how the other Boomba parts are.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
we'll
So at
see
least we can share,
and compare.
yeah, compare
Yeah.
what it is.
And another
Yes.
thing too is we went with that one because the length of the tube is perfect for our carbon fiber engine cover. That was the other factor too. That so
Yeah.
there's that. All right. Any more concerns, questions?
Yeah, but guys, thank you so much. I always want to say this every
Yeah.
week
Thank you guys so
that
much.
we
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys that join us every week for this
You guys
live.
make our the Bronco Adventures fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Because we're not at because we don't belong to a car club or Bronco club
yeah.
or car team. It's just us.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, really help us out a lot. Because a lot of some Broncos here are in a team or in a
Yeah,
club.
in a club,
Yeah,
they have their own like community, and
yeah.
we're happy that we're building this good community that we have right now, that we can share our experiences,
Hmm.
we can share products that you guys loving and what we love right now, those kind of things, like how to use your lockers, those kind of things. So we are so appreciative of you guys, and because if we without you, we're not gonna be here.
Oh, yep. I checked mine at 300 miles, and to what? And it was still clean. I'm going to check it again at 1,000 miles. Okay,
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
And we are blessed to have you guys. Oh wow,
Oh, thank
we're
you.
blessed. We are
We are
so
so
blessed
blessed
and
to,
grateful.
yeah,
We're blessed and grateful. Yeah,
for all of you
for
guys.
all of you guys. Yep, and we'll never forget this.
Yeah.
Trust me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then hopefully one day we get to see everyone in person.
I know.
We're short, by the way, and we're shy in person. I agree with Todd. Okay,
Oh,
that's
thank
awesome.
you.
Yep,
Thank you.
I know we all live in different coast
And
parts of
which is nice because it's now like, oh,
you guys
okay,
to
like
share like
they
the
share,
terrain and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right,
All
so
right,
same
guys.
place, same time
Next
next
week.
week. Wow, imagine it's already November.
I know
Yeah.
November 1st is
Yep,
already
thumbs
like,
up.
yep.
Yep. All right.
All right,
Have a happy
guys.
Thanksgiving, guys.
And Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year because that's gonna go by quick.
I know.
Yeah.
Just in case we forget.
Yeah, pretty soon our 2021 Bronco is gonna be classic already.
I know.
All right, guys.
All
have a
right,
good
guys.
one.
Good
All right,
night.
bye-bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.